Alright, everybody. Welcome to round two. It looks like we are against. I don't quite know who this is. Anyway, we won the die roll and we will be on the play. Um, man, I hate hands like these. See, the issue is we don't have fast mana, but we do have a cantrip to help us find it. What the heck? I'll keep it. Please don't be playing Grixis Shadow. I just don't like playing that matchup. It's so bad. We got lucky round one. That game one was super close. I mean, not super close. I was incredibly lucky to draw that Lightning Storm off the top. So it looks like it's a blue deck, which generally ad nauseam is favored because because like they can just take their time and do whatever, but we can just sculpt our hand so it's perfect. Like this, see, like this pack negation. If he just sits on a counter, if she just sits on a counter spell, it won't matter. So still don't exactly know what we're playing against. But I'm sure we'll find out here soon. I'm really hoping it's some sort of control deck because I generally enjoy these matches. So I have a pact on top. So what I'm gonna do here, I think, is play the Pentad Prism, and if it gets remanded, I'll just play my land, exile the Spirit Guide, and replay it, which should give us 5 mana. And then if we draw another land anytime soon, we can attempt to combo off with the ad nauseam, with the Angel's Grace ad nauseam and the Pact and Negation we have on top. And if the other line is we can just play the on life, and then at any point they tap out, we can just kill them in response. The ad nauseam. Oh, mana leak. Nope, I will not. That's still fine with us. You know, we have all the time in the world, so I'm not worried by this. I've won plenty of matches, just, you know, kind of sitting here until I drew 6 lands or whatever, and then just, you know, played my things out. But if you're gonna attack, oh, please don't let. As foretold, huh? I had a brief thought that she might be playing the Saheeli Felidar Guardian deck. But she might be. I don't know. I don't know what the as foretold is in here for. Just value, I'm assuming. You can do this at any point, right? Once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than the mana custom spell. Okay. Oh, okay. X or less. I was like, wait, how'd you cast that? Land? No, spoils the fault. Okay, fine. Just pass then. If we draw a black mana source, we can actually kill them in response to them doing anything. With Pact Negation backup because of the Spirit Guide that we have in our hand. Just 7 cards. I'm actually kind of happy about that. I mean, like it puts us like slower mana, but I like having to be able to look at more cards. We're still under no clock whatsoever, so I'm perfectly content to just sit here and draw lands until we can combo them. It's like a Geist or something. A Nahiri. She's gonna exile the on life here. Oh no, gonna loot. We might get Emrakul sometime soon. Oh, that's interesting. See a black mana source. Yeah, I'm gonna bottom pretty much anything that's not a black mana source. Urborg would be the ideal situation, I believe. Like if she doesn't exile the unlife here with the Nahiri, and we draw a black mana source, I might just go for it. Although notably, we can't kill her with Laboratory Maniac. Well, she's at 14, so that should be fine. I don't think she's been holding a billion lands in her hand, which generally doesn't matter. Like, they typically can't redirect enough times to kill you. So, clear your west. Yeah, I'm assuming there's a Snapcaster waiting in the wings. Get the Serum Visions off the As Foretold. See how she scries. Top, bottom. She must have drawn the Serum Visions off of the Nahiri because I think you would want to scry with the Nahiri before you. Or scry with the Serum Visions before you plus your Nahiri. Well, that's not what we wanted. Pretty sure we're just gonna get Emrakul here. Go ahead and bottom that. I'm pretty sure we're just dead, but gotta make him have it, I guess. She didn't fetch. Also, maybe the Emrakul's in her hand. Oh, she didn't fetch because she wanted the card on top. That's right. She scried one at the top. The Serum. So maybe she just doesn't have the Emrakul, because like I would normally just fire this off. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're dead. Okay. Yeah, we're not beating that. Like technically we don't die there because I can Angel's Grace and like stay alive, but we're not coming back from 0 permanence, so that's just not happening. Okay, so I like the Disenchant. I like. No, Echoing doesn't do what I think it does. I like the Duress. And I'm assuming she's playing Snapcast images, so I think I'll bring in the rest piece as well. What to take out? I'm gonna cut a couple Pentads, I think. I'm gonna cut it on life. I'm gonna cut the Pentads because like the matchup is slow enough that like we don't really need it. Although maybe on the play we do take it. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna cut a Lotus Bloom because if she has Remand, then it just feels awful. And I cut it on life because we're like she doesn't have a ton of creatures to be pressuring our life total that much. So, yep. I think I'll just do this. I'll be on the play. I'm not a big fan of this hand because we don't have any combo pieces, and this is technically a combo piece, but we don't have any combo pieces, and we also don't have any fast mana, so we're really just relying on the sleight of hand and the temple here. I think we're gonna go in more. I guess I keep it. Like we have the ad nauseams. We have 2 cantrips. So if we're lucky enough to find the other pieces, then I think we're good. I will keep that on top. Notably, like turn 1, you always want to sleight of hand before Seer Visions, or over Seer Visions at least, because in case you had a Lotus Bloom, you take it and then you can play it that turn. It lets you look at more cards that you can put in your hand, as opposed to, you know, like you only get the 1, like whatever it is that you draw. Just Suspended Ancestral, or Serum. Notably, she fetched a basic, so Blood Moon is on my radar right now. Top, bottom, top. Okay. But yeah, Blood Moon's something I definitely want to watch out for. So I need to hopefully find a Penta Prism as fast as I can. Here it is. Take that. Bottom. Oh, let me think about this. So I can instant speed. Oh no, because this won't be in my. Wait. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't even think I want the Lotus Blue anyway. I don't think I want this either. I was thinking about doing some weird cantrip shenanigans with the Spoils of the Vault, but I decided that I don't think it's worth it. So she has mana open. I'm just gonna keep playing my lands. Sure, I will be bolted. Hopefully she just taps off like a... No chance. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play this Gemstone Mine. If it gets mana leaked, it gets mana leaked. If it gets remanded, we just replay it. I also might get... I don't think she brings in Spell Snare. This is the only 2-drop in my deck. Yeah, okay. Gets mana leaked. This might be a game, actually, where we just hard cast... We just cast a value ad nauseam. Like at the end of one of your turns. Just kind of fill our hand up with things that we might need. Well, not right now, we're not. Yep, I will top that. She might do the same thing where she like cryptics this, which honestly I'm fine with. So notably, alright, so this is gonna be a bolt. So she's gonna start applying some pressure. Notably, the Laboratory Maniac is on the bottom of our library because we put it on there with a sleight of hand. So we can actually kind of like use this more freely because we don't have to worry about exiling too many, like that many spirit guides. I don't think. Also, we have the Lightning Storm in our hand. I just thought about that. So that's another reason we can just kind of like I'm less iffy about using this card. I would much rather use it to find like a Pact and Negation if I can. This is 5 mana. Kind of wish I kept that Spirit Guide on top. Might be a Cryptic. Oh no, she doesn't have it. I really don't want to like just fire off the combo into open mana if I don't have to. But you know, taps out at any point, we can Go ahead and play this. And it resolved, so that's good. Bolt. Okay. So we're gonna go to 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Four cards in hand. She hasn't played anything. 6. I think I'm gonna go ahead and duress her. Man, I really wish I kept that Spirit Guide in my hand. Or kept it on top so we would have drawn it. Because if some like weird shenanigans go down, I can Angel's Grace, and then after that resolves, I can Spoils for a Pact Negation if I really need to. Because we know that the Lab Man is on the bottom of our deck. So the only thing we really have to worry about is like exiling too many. Okay. So she countered that. Hmm. I don't really think I need to. I don't think I go. But she is tapped out. So she. So. If she has it, she has it. And if she just has like. Like, I don't want to give her another card and more mana. And her just putting more of a clock on. So I think we have to go for it regardless. And I'm probably just going to get punished for not having that. Not keeping that Spirit Guide on top earlier. This is me just kind of like calling her bluff, but she probably has like a Dispel or a Mana Leak or Negate or anything really. Yeah, okay. Or another Counterflux. Yeah. Yeah, we're done here. Okay. Well, that was a pretty rough match. I don't. The matchups seem to be kind of flipped today. We beat Death Shadow and we just lost to what should have been a good matchup. But I'll see you round 3.